It's really important for companies to have a common definition about risk. And the reason is because when you get a group of people together, they all have a different perspective on risk. It doesn't matter if it's a group of senior executives or owner-managed business. It's really important that we bring this together. What I've come to believe in terms of risk management is that there's risk in every decision, and that if you can quantify that level of uncertainty in risk, you're going to make better decisions. It's about getting key staff together speaking the same language, especially marketing sales teams and credit and accounting teams. It's about the preparation and implementation of new processes so that the organization remains proactive, continues to build momentum, and maximizes on win-win situations regardless of how the economy or the industry is performing. Now, underpinning all of this is that having consensus on risk within your organization leads to selling the most amount of your product or service to your best customers, which is a great strategy to gain market share and build long-term cooperative and competitive advantage in your industry. Enterprise risk management is a strong methodology around conceptualizing and itemizing risk. It gives decision makers very clear views of going concern or enterprise risks that are affecting the company. Developing a coordinated ERM program that becomes part of the strategic plan can help the organization in many ways. It maintains forward thinking. It looks at capitalizing on good risks and then mitigating and creating action plans around the not so good risks. And it adds very needed balance to senior management when they're getting together and discussing and planning about the company. ERM has been a Sarbanes-Oxley requirement since 2002, and all public companies in the US and Canada have to have an ERM program in order for them to get a clean audit. Now, I think private companies and smaller companies, especially those that are making big decisions right now, can really benefit from incorporating ERM as well. What I really like about this approach to risk is that it can be tailored to fit companies in any industry at any size, and it can be very valuable in enabling higher sales as well. I've spent a lot of time in credit risk management, and it is a true passion of mine, but I have to admit that it's not a terribly popular topic around boardrooms or in corner offices for companies that have really figured out the value of credit risk. And I think there's two main reasons for that. One is the credit insurance industry is very competitive, and the cost of credit insurance as a mitigation tool is fantastic. For as low as 0.1% of sales, a company can insure up to 95% of their payment risk. So to protect a $100,000 invoice, it can cost as low as $100. Exporters really benefit from credit insurance, but it's also very effective for domestic companies who want to maximize liquidity at a very low cost. And their bankers love it. If you want to make your banker smile and get considered for that larger line of credit, I strongly recommend you consider credit insurance. You know, I've employed just simple tools, credit risk tools, as well as defining what a best customer is. When companies can define their best customer and they can do it well, you can mitigate a lot of payment risk because your credit guys and your marketing people are all speaking the same language. So the risk gets diverted. I wanted to call this segment strategy rather than management consulting because management consulting is another one of those encompassing terms that really need a definition. But I do want to highlight that Third Rock is not a replacement to other key advisors. We supplement your current advisory team with our focus on sales and risk specifically. I think Warren Buffett said it best, and that is that CEOs have to be good CROs, chief risk officers, and that the first thing they should think about when they get out of bed in the morning is what can take my company down. Risk is becoming its own discipline within organizations, and I always look forward to working with other key advisors to make sure we make the best decision for our customers. You know, my whole career has been spent looking at risk through a number of different filters, and I do have a unique perspective on risk management that can really help our customers accomplish their goals. The last thing I want to say is that understanding risk and how it can both enhance sales and protect assets will stretch your organization, and you will be able to create new possibilities for your business.